Hello, my wonderful patrons. This is a very impromptu video I did not expect to make, but we are here. I've recently been gifted some LED candles in the pursuit of burning less things, both for my lung health as well as the lung health of the planet. I have switched to some battery-operated LEDs. While the use of batteries isn't perfect or super ethically sound, it is a step in the right direction against an actual flame. However, as a witch, as a spiritist, I need that flame to access fire, who serves as a sort of intermediary spirit for many of us. Many of us light our candles to open the way, to invite our spirits in, to begin sessions of divination or prayer. It is a connecting thread. And a part of that feels lost on these candles. Granted, these are very good fakes. They're very pretty and the light is very nice and I like them a lot. From a spiritual standpoint, I think we can do a little bit more. The purpose of this is to imbue the spirit of fire into these candles. I'm going to talk more about it theoretically than actually show you how to do it because I think it's going to be more unique. So the basic setup I have here is a bunch of the candles. All of them are lined up and ready to be blessed, essentially. The goal of this ritual or this consecration is to light a living flame, an actual candle, and sort of pass that spirit from that living flame into these so that these may serve as more fit vessels. Very simple way to do this. You are going to bless all of your candles, rub them down with whatever you might rub it down with. Be mindful of what it's made of. Some plastics can be eroded by things like oil or high alcohol perfumes like Florida water. So be careful. Test it in a small, unnoticeable area first. See if it does damage, then you can try the rest. Don't blame me if you fuck up your candles. All right. Very, very simply, I want you to light a candle in the center of all these other candles. Pray into it, cleanse this guy up, dress it if you want. It doesn't have to be dressed at all. And you are going to call on the purest spirit of fire, whatever that might be for you in your practice. If you're coming from a Christian perspective, this might be the Holy Spirit, often called the fire or the Holy Fire. This can be an indigenous fire god. This can be a fire deity like Agni, who represents an internal fire, or like the sun and the great fire. It can be to a solar deity. It can be to the element of fire if you're coming from a more Western European pagan sense and the four elements kind of stuff. You just want to consecrate these first to whoever, whatever is your fire. Got that? To do so, you light the candle, say your prayers, call in your protections, all that good ritual stuff. You light your candle, call on your Holy Spirit of fire, whoever is the highest, most pure expression of the flame. And as you pray, you are going to let the candle wax drip one, maximum 4 times into the candle. To be smart and not fuck up your candle, make sure you get the wax to drip like on the edge up here or like over here on the edge, like really, really away from this center part. You don't want that wax to heat up and melt or fall down into the candle or otherwise ruin it. Yeah, if you're buying these yourself, you're probably spending some bucks. Let's not fuck them up. You're going to light your candle, let it drip once, 2, maximum 4 times inside of the flame. You can add sigils to this if you want to. These are really easy to draw on. So you could totally draw a fire symbol in each of these or on the bottom. You could zhuzh it up how you see fit. For me, I'm going to light this candle, drip it into each of them, and as you do, you are just very clearly stating the intention. I wish for this vessel to be a pure, proper, appropriate, welcomed, fixed, set, whatever might work, home for the true spirit of fire, for the holiest version of this entity, for the most pure expression of flame that is life, creation, destruction. You're going to imbue it into this candle, and that way when you move forward, this will count as a real living flame. Now, this is an optional step. Most of the time, spirits will just take these the same, especially if it's more about the light than the actual fire. This way consecrates it for both. My additional little step for you guys, if you are dedicating these further to a specific spirit, do so second. For me, some of these will be blessed and placed on different altars and stuff. But the first step for me is making them homes for fire, because that's what the candle is. I'm trying to make sure that we don't miss any kind of energy, that we don't misalign or anything. And after it's consecrated as a vessel of fire, you can there say, I give this fire to this spirit. I dedicate this LED candle, its light, its warmth, its purity, and its radiance to La Santa Muerte, to Guadalupe, to a specific deity, to my guides, to myself, to the spirit of peace. Or you can just keep them as that fire spirit. And either way, they're purified, and now they are fit vessels made ready for any ritual use. The reason I make this whole video, I have been reluctant to switch to LED candles because I just love fire. I'm just a pyro at heart. Like, that's the whole story. That's it. But I want to be nicer to my lungs. I want to be nicer to the environment, even if it's only marginally. This is the first step. It won't entirely replace these for me because these have their own purpose. But I do plan on using these much more sparingly. So yeah. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. That is all I have for you. It is peace I offer you, and it is in peace I leave you. Have a wonderful day.